Welcome. This is Life Journey Glory Church, and I want to put this out here that it's amazing that these things still exist in this world. I'm not just talking about America. I'm talking about the continent, the whole wide world. There's still racism still exists. There's still a party that called Democrat, glory to God, that put tactic on saying that Democrat is to help the black people, the Asian people, or the people that, glory to God, are Caucasian, not even Caucasian, Asian. I'm of the, glory to the lefties. I'm of the people. It's amazing that in our country, these things still exist. Yes, these things still exist. Racism still exists, and people of color, as also Hispanic and Asian, we as a people should not depend on the Democrat. Now, people ask me, does these things still exist? Yes, racism, glory to God, still exists. Hey, glory to God, people, glory to God, I was in a church for 15 long years, and the pastor bashed foreigners. And we're living in a society that we are not, glory to God, race. We are not judged by our character, but we are judged by where we came from. And that should not be, my friend. We as a people should be judged by our character, not the color of our skin, or, glory to God, we from a different country, but we should judge by who we are and not where we come from. We live in a nation, my friend, where racism is on the live. Yeah, racism is still alive, and it's a shame we call ourselves Christian, but we are still racist. We call ourselves Christian, but we're still bigot. We call ourselves Christian, and we're still showing sexism in the church. We as being a people, all people should not be Democrat. Hey, glory to God. And the reason why I say that, because Democrat want people to be on food stamps. Yes, Democrat want people to depend on the government, depend on, glory to God, fathers not being present in the home. I come to tell people, my friend, I'm not a politician, or I'm not a politician, but I'm a preacher of righteousness. I'm a people, my friend. Like David. David was a politician because David was a king. And the reason why I'm making this video, because people think these things don't exist. Yes, it does. Racism, sexism, bigot, and foreigner hatred, it still exists in our world. I'm being hated right now as I'm speaking to you by a family member, an in-law that hate foreigners. Yes, my friend, it is a shame these things still exist in America and still exist in our world. We talking about, glory to God, people forcing you to be a Democrat, which is, I call Democrat, demon crack. My friend, I support righteousness. I support those that are righteous, those that want to depend, glory to God, not on the government. Because the government want, glory to God, homeless fathers. They want fathers being at home, but they want women to depend totally on the government. My friend, it's amazing. People ask, are these things still exist? Yes, they exist. I'm a prime example why racism still exists. Because, hallelujah, I've been treated differently. Hallelujah, I've been in America since 1977. And my friend, when I came here, I was being beaten. I've been chased by not the white man, not the black man, but I was chased by ignorant people. And I'm telling you, I ended up in a church that the pastor bashed foreigners. And I'm wondering, The Bible that he holds in his hand, it's a Jewish book. the Bible that he holds in his hand, the day of Pentecost, foreigners was there. And it's amazing. Somebody asked me, are these things still exist in our world? Yes, racism, sexism, bigotry still exists in our world. And it's basically in our community, basically in our church. And we call ourselves a Christian. Christian don't act, glory to God, with racism. Christian don't bash foreigners. But the man, listen, the man that was beaten, hallelujah, at Jericho Road, he was helped not by the priests, not by the Levites. He was helped by a good Samaritan. And we as being people, we call ourselves Christian, but we are not Christ-like. We are like the devil-like. We are like Satan-like. We are Satanists. We are witches. Hey, glory to God. And I'm telling you, my friend, does these things still exist in this world, especially in the political party? I'm gonna tell you, my friend, Democrats are Democrats. Yes, Democrats are Democrats. And the reason why I say that, because Democrats put oppression on black people. Democrats don't want, glory to God, black people especially to depend on, glory to God, opportunity to walk on their own, to work on their own, but they want us to depend on the government. The devil is a liar. And as you are listening to these things, my friend, I'm telling you, does these things exist? Yes, they still exist. Hallelujah. Because I'm a prime example of a nation that are racist, a nation that is bigotry, a nation, glory to God, you can't even speak the truth. If you speak the truth, they will ban you. They will say you're not welcome. I've been separated, my friend, before because of my truth. The Bible says he shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So somebody asks, does these things still exist? Yes, it still exists. It exists right now in my in-laws. It exists right now in my family. And it's a shame before God that these things still exist. Bigotry, separation, our filth, our foreigner hatred still exists in our world.